Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share a story from my time as a machinist, a job I held for 6 long years. And let me tell you, if there's one thing I learned, it's that sometimes the worst bosses are the ones who are just family. So I had this boss. Let's call him Butthole, or BH for short. He was the owner's brother-in-law, and trust me, he checked every box on the horrible boss checklist. No management experience, no clue what he was doing, just a guy who got a job because of his family ties. Now, this particular week was my review week, and I had been unusually nice to BH. It was right after one of the sales guys came to discuss some impressive numbers. I was sitting there chatting with BH when the sales guy casually mentioned, OP here has reduced the rework coming out of his area. Profits are up 400% since he took over. But right as he was about to elaborate, BH cut him off with this death glare. I could tell the sales guy knew something was off. It was like he was saying, I have information that you don't want me to share. That moment sparked a little fire in me. I knew I had something on my side. Later, I got called into BH's office for my review, the usual paperwork, right? Scores from 1 to 10 across 4 pages. And my scores? All good. I was feeling pretty confident, ready to sign off on my well-deserved raise. But then, BH slid the review paper aside and pulled out a completely different document. He started reading off a list of complaints about me, things like I was too social and that I spent too much time in the bathroom. My jaw dropped. I mean, he knew my history, medical issues, surgeries, yet he had the audacity to suggest I adjust my diet to stop using the restroom so much. Can you believe that? It was all written in neat paragraphs, and I was just floored. I shot back, if I need to go, I need to go. Are you suggesting I just hold it? We got into this heated argument where he insisted that I was wasting time, and I retorted that if I'm in there, doing my business, it's kind of necessary. I mean, come on. At one point, I got so enraged I stormed out of his office, yelling, "Keep your raise, just don't talk to me anymore." Of course, he yelled back that if I didn't return, he'd fire me for insubordination. So I reluctantly went back in. He proceeded to talk for 20 more minutes while I sat there silent. I left with a measly 2% raise, which he had the gall to say was decent for current market rates. Now I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you report him? And trust me, I get it. But here's the thing. I'm neurodivergent. I'm smart, but sometimes I miss those social cues. So I decided to comply with his ridiculous demands. I got subscriptions to Audible and YouTube, and I wore earbuds at work, tuned in 100% of the time. I stopped talking to anyone. If someone asked what was going on, I just said, my time here is for working, not for talking. In the meantime, I dove deep into some amazing books and authors I still love today. As for the bathroom situation, I adjusted my diet and talked to my doctor, who was furious about BH's comments. I got a doctor's note. Paraphrased, it basically said, "This is a reminder that OP can use the bathroom at work when needed." When I handed it to HR, she was baffled. "What's this for? Of course you're allowed to poop at work." She promised to look into it, but never got back to me. So what happened next? With my new routine of no socializing and a doctor's excuse for my natural needs, BH was not happy. Instead of calling my name from across the shop, he had to come over and wave to get my attention. And let me tell you, it was glorious. Every time he approached me, I'd just shrug and say, "The handbook says I can't socialize. I'm just following orders, BH." Weeks later, he pulled me into his office, clearly frustrated. "People are asking why you won't socialize anymore. It's making me uncomfortable." I looked him straight in the eye and said, "It's not making me uncomfortable. You ordered me to stop socializing, and I've noticed my productivity has increased. Do you want me to be less productive?" The look on his face was priceless. I mean, I wasn't sorry. I was just enjoying my books and doing my job. I kept this up for a whole year before finally giving my 2 weeks notice right before my 7-year anniversary. I had my revenge, and it felt satisfying. So, there you have it, my tale of malicious compliance against a boss who thought he could control every facet of my work life. And now I want to hear from you. Have you ever had a boss like BH? How did you handle it? Let me know in the comments below.